Hey, party people, how's it going on this fine Friday evening? Hopefully, everybody had a good day and a good week. I actually had the week off from my day job and did a whole bunch of errands and things around the house that needed to get done that had been piling up. So, while I was off from the job that pays the bills, I still had all the work around the house that doesn't pay that I had to get done. But we got all that behind us. It's Friday night. We're ready for the live stream. We're jumping in car dealer simulator. The devs released a new car today. And I sound confused because I am, because the name of the car, I thought we already had that car in the game. So let's come in. It was like the Horizon, but maybe I'm confusing it with the Highland. Maybe that's what I'm confusing it with. Because the new car is the Zen Motor Horizon, which is another little SUV, but it's brand new. It came out today, so let's go hunting for that and see if we can get one. It is 9 in the morning. Everybody's green above their head, so they're paid. The guy is off getting cars, it looks like. Okay, all of our trucks are just scattered all over the yard here. Let's fix this all up. Let's fix this up. Get everything back where it goes. Keep it nice and neat. We want our stuff to look good. So this is our gas thing. And we'll just back this up, and there we go. And then this guy, I don't know if we need this truck or not. I don't remember what cars the guy is picking up. So let's just park it right here for now. He's not back. Let's see. Do we have a dealer contract? We do. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 SUVs, 2 pickups, and a hatchback. All right, and we got a day, 2 days to do it. Wow. Okay. Mail. That's what I was trying to see. Okay, nothing in our inbox. Okay. So it looks like we're just waiting on my man to come back with cars. Is the van up here listed? Did we list that in the last one? We did. Inside the dealer's open. People are inside. All 5 cars. Why are all the cars red? I don't remember. I think that was a coincidence. Hey, what's going on, man? My week was good. How was yours? We are just getting started. I'm just trying to get caught up on where we're at in the day. Okay, the employee's back, so we have cars now. Good but long, busy week for sure. Okay, yeah, man. It was. I hear you on the. Oh, he was gone for 1 car. Okay. Yeah, man, that's good, man. Yeah, long weeks. I talked about it when I opened up the stream. Yeah, I had the week off from the job that pays my bills, my day job. But I still had a bunch of stuff to do around the house, and I still didn't do all the things that I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to clean out the garage today, and I just did not get around to it. I was doing a bunch of other things, running a bunch of errands. But overall, not a bad week. I mean, you know, never hurts to have a week off from the day job. She's paying full price. You can have it. I'll just move the van in here.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah,
And that way everything is inside. And we need to buy cars. Alright. Let's go. Drivable. Is there anything that we actually want? That's going to be the question. Do we actually want any of these cars? Yeah, my garage is a disaster. Is basically my trash can for extra boxes and such. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, that's exactly how mine is. And then, and then people pull stuff out of the garage to use it, and then they don't put it back where it came from, and so then you end up with like all these piles of like stuff that's not where it belongs, and yeah, the garage is in bad shape. All right, we don't want any of these cars. We're gonna schedule all of these just to reject them, so we can reset the computer for the new car. Hopefully, that one I might want that one eventually. But all these other cars, man, we needed SUVs actually. Is this SUV? That is an SUV. Okay. Actually, we can buy the cars for the contract. We'll do that. So we'll schedule all the meetings. I don't think we needed any trucks, though. Still grinding Alchemy Factory. Spent most of my free time this week just completely redesigning my shop and builds. Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to get back in Alchemy Factory, man. I got distracted when the prison escape update came out. You want to buy it on installments? Yeah, sure, man. Whatever. And okay. You want to pay full price? Okay. That's fine. No.
Whoa, great job.
And you want to pay full price? Nice. Okay. All right. We're going to go pick up cars. Yeah, I need to get back into Alchemy Factory. I got a little distracted. They dropped that update for Prison Escape, which I wasn't expecting at all. And had a lot of fun with that. Beat that today, actually. That's gonna be like 3 YouTube videos, I think. Hold on. But yeah, now I gotta get back in the Alchemy Factory. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 SUVs, 2 pickups, and a hatchback. You left off on the Fertile Catalyst video. Yeah. I finished the Alchemy Factory. I got all the way to level 10, and I made all, I'm making the soul, which is the last thing that you have to make. So I did do all of that, and then the new update came out with where you make the bird, and I did that as well. Although I need to check it, because I feel like the bird was the only thing that got added to the store. But I actually need to go check and make sure I'm not missing something out of the new update. I don't think I am. I think it was just the bird. Because then they released the Steam, and so the big update, I think, it was the bird, the transmutation, and then the Steam power. I think were like the big pieces. I haven't played around with Steam yet. I went in last week to like start playing around with Steam and see if that was gonna like cause me to redo all my builds. I need the pickup truck. Okay.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see if it would let me redo my builds, but then I just like I kind of got started and I was like, nah, I don't feel like it. I'll do it later. It was just the bird. Funny you say it. I'm actually in the sandbox mode right now, trying to figure out how to build this thing. Yeah, I did a video on the bird. I just reused builds that I already had. So the bird actually ended up being pretty easy for me.
Yeah.
So I got 2 pickups. I need 4 SUVs and a hatchback. So yeah, I kind of reused existing builds for my bird build. But that video is up on the channel if you're interested. I don't need a sedan. Hatchback and SUV is what I need. This should be SUV. Yes, SUV. All right, cool. Accept. Change the plate.
Okay.
But yeah, I played the police chief, you know, simulator came out, so I played that. Then the prison thing came out, and then like there's this new golf game. So like because I played Water Park Simulator and something else, Steam was like, "Hey, you'll like this golf game." And I watched the trailer on it, and it actually looks kind of fun. But I just really didn't want to start a new game at this point. But maybe I'll start that tomorrow on the live stream tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if I can get any of these cars. I was there for the first Police Simulator stream. Did you enjoy a lot? Yeah. I did enjoy the game. It was, you know, I felt like it just kind of scratched the surface. Because, like, you're supposed to be able to, like, go on patrol and hire other officers. And, like, there's a lot of other things you can do with the game that wasn't in the prologue. So I'm definitely going to check it out once the full game releases. But it was pretty fun. And it was fun to be in Winston Springs. So that was kind of fun. And I'll try out all the games that are in this environment. So there's like a bus simulator that's coming out. There's a this is a hatchback, so we'll take that.
Whoa, great job.
But there's a bus simulator coming out. There's a car wash simulator, a car rental simulator. The bus one might be interesting. The car rental and the car wash simulators, I don't know, man. I'm trying to picture it in my head, and I don't know how that gameplay loop is going to work. So I'm not totally convinced on those, but I'll definitely try them out and give them a shot. And then the new DLC is coming for this game, for Car Dealer Simulator, where you can like soup up all the cars and go racing and do a bunch of stuff. So I'm definitely looking forward to that also. I'm not even arguing with these people on price. I'm just paying what they want. This is a hatchback, right? Retro Rewind. Yeah. I saw the Retro Rewind game as well. And I want to give it a shot also. I just haven't, like I said, I didn't want to like start a whole bunch of new games. I got too many right now. But I definitely want to try them out. I don't need that car anymore. What are these cars and how do I not? Oh, they're on the side of the gas station. Yeah, this one I don't need anymore. I already have my hatchback. And this one I don't need. Because I need SUVs. But yeah, I want to try out the Retro Rewind. Mostly because I worked at Blockbuster Video when I was in college. So that's what had me intrigued about that one. I don't need that car. No. Drive through this guy's yard. SUV, I need that. Those plates are good. And I already got 2 trucks. So I don't need that. Parts machine is done. Alright, I don't need a truck. Damn, I don't need this car. And I don't need a hatchback. Alright, so we need 1 hatchback, 2 trucks, 4 SUVs. That's 6. I thought, is it not 7 or is it 6 for the contract? Let's see. Why does every cauldron recipe require steel gears? I'm trying to figure. Yeah, for malachite. Let me see. Do I have that written down? Did I write down malachite? Let's see. Maybe. No, I didn't. I just checked my notes. But malachite, if you have the new cauldron unlocked, there's a pretty easy recipe for malachite. Alright, that's... Alright, what do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4 SUVs, 2 pickups, and a hatchback. That's 7, okay. So... I don't need that. SUV, pickup, SUV. Alright, SUV, 2, and 1 pickup. And then that can get turned off, that can get turned off. That's 3 SUVs, 4 SUVs, hatchback, 2 pickups. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Haven't unlocked it yet. Still on level 6. Okay. Yeah. So malachite. What I do is this guy coming. That guy's coming. Okay, great. Yeah, for malachite, I use gentian. I can't remember if it was flowers or nectar, but I used. Pretty sure I used gentian, flax, and flax fiber. I think that was my malachite build. I think that's what it was. Alright. Does it not need bodywork? It does not need bodywork. Okay, awesome. Alright, drive that in there. And he started washing. Okay, great. Alright, all my cars are drivable. I don't need that. He's going to pick up more cars. And anybody trying to buy this stuff? Nobody's trying to buy this stuff. Oh, man, dude, thanks a lot for the gifting the 5 sub, man. Appreciate it a lot. I'm sure Hell Fox and JR Tech and Josephine are going to get in on it. That's awesome. Appreciate you, man. You didn't have to do that. And you got the hype train going to level 2. Nice. Does that mean the I got the recipe right for the malachite? Oh, of course, dude. Cool. That's awesome, man. All right, so sell this guy. This guy wants to buy the car. Installments for 12,000. I'm not gonna judge, bro.
All right, partner.
And she's paying full price. Nice. All right, we'll take it.
Hey!
All right.
Haha! Yeah, yeah! Woohoo!
So All right, everything's gone, man. I sold out all my cars. All right, this is the guy back. He's not back. Take pictures. Right, close that and looking. All right. Nice. All right, get some air in the tires here. I'm glad they opened this up to 2 things finally. And this guy is not coming back with these cars. All right. What are we doing here? We're waiting. She's done? Okay, thank you. We can sell this car. I should just close the shop. I only got the 1 car. I went out to deal with customers. We'll just close the office till we get some more. And we'll list this car though. And motors. Alright. And we want to do non-negotiable. How much were we doing? That was like won't attract. I think we're still doing the like right before it turns yellow, like right there. There we go. I think that's what we decided to make our new pricing strategy. Can't remember though. All right. Is the guy back? I think I saw him walking in. Yeah, he's back. Nice. All right, let's get the... Oh, all the employees are gone. All right, let's just get all the cars queued up. Ooh, this car pulling hard right. Another viewer to witness the disaster. All right, we got a hype chest. Thanks everybody that got the hype train going. And we got the batter up emote is the reward. So that's cool. Hit enter on that. There we go. Almost like Cubby the Cub for the Chicago Cubs. Alright. This is 2 SUVs of the 4. Alright, there we go. We want to sleep till midnight anyway. Let's get this guy. Not open trunk. Why can't I see? I think that car just completely died. I think it was drivable. And then when I started driving it, it died and it's not drivable anymore. Okay, there we go. Barely drivable. It's SUV number 3. QV number 4. Yeah, and then 2 trucks and a hatchback. Nice. Now, are they all gonna face that way now? Did they fix that? Oh, nice. They make them all face the other way now. That is, oh man, I'm so glad for that. I'm glad they make them face backwards now. Alright, hatchback can go there. And did you try that recipe? The flax fiber, and gentian. I think it's gentian flour, maybe, or gentian nectar for the malachite. If not, I can switch over. I can switch games and go pull it up if you want. Alright, got 2 pickup trucks. You don't have gentian unlocked yet? Okay. Alright, let's see. You know what I could do is let's see. Let's go. Let me go to the codex here. And let's do... Alright, you want malachite. You want malachite. You don't have gentian unlocked. So we don't want to use relics. We don't want to use jewelry. We don't want magic. We don't want refined sand. Take off raw materials and seeds. And let's see. You can do... quicklime, copper ingot, yeast powder. Trying to see if gloom spores are viable. So gloom spores, steel gears, and wooden planks will do it. Fiber, flax, steel gear, and gloom spore will do it. Charcoal, steel gear, gloom spore will do it. Although you probably don't want to do steel gears, so let me tell it exclude steel gears. All right. And you get, yeah, copper ingot, flax fiber, and yeast powder. You could do copper ingot, copper coin, yeast powder. Steel ingot, which is almost steel gears. Linen thread and gloom spores will do it. Let's see. Oh, ad break. Okay. You can't hear me, but you can see me. All right. Hit this. You could do copper powder. So let's take potions out. Although you're subs, so you can still see me because subs don't have ads. Let's see. All right, let's go. If we exclude yeast powder, because nobody wants to make yeast powder. Let's take off potions. Got an ad. I'm trying to make it as small as possible because I'm using it to make the clockwork bird, small wooden gear, steel gear, gloom sword. Isn't bad, but I'm going to have to build another steel gear machine for the bird itself. Yeah, you could do gloom spore. You could do red current, gloom spore, steel ingot, and then that way you don't have to make the steel gears. All right, you're back. You could do a red current, steel ingot, and gloom spores. And then that way you don't have to make steel gears. You could just use the steel ingots. You could also do trying to find something that's easy. Yeah, I think that one might be the easiest one. I mean, you could do sage, steel ingot, and copper powder. So you could convert your money to copper coins, and then you gotta convert it to an ingot, and you gotta grind it. I think that's too much work. Uh, yeah, I think if you're already using if you're using cauldrons, yeah, you could do the glooms for a red current plant and then steel ingots. Probably your easiest one with cauldrons. If you're using a cauldron to make gloom spores. Because I think gloom spores is like what, triple lavender or something like that, I think. If I remember right. Let's see, gloom spores. Yeah, that's what I'm looking up right now. My best glooms for. Yeah, I did triple lavender. So you get one lavender plant and let it fill up the three things, and that'll make gloom spores. You could also do double lavender chamomile if you wanted to. Um, but yeah, triple lavender is the one that I use for gloom spores because it's just one plant, one cauldron. All right. We can go check it out after this if you want to do that. All right, we'll sleep till midnight. We'll see if we got the new car. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. And then we'll try to get that contract done in a day. That'll work. 2348. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll switch over to Alchemy Factory. Let me process this contract. And then we'll take a look at it. All right, here we go. New day. And condition, drivable, search. All right, summit, ascend. We'll buy those two to flip them. That's fine. Oh, there's the new car right there. Awesome, we got one. Zen Motors Horizon. Nice. Got a little streamer perk there. Getting it on the first try. Pulse Vanguard. Okay, cool. So we got one. Let's check not drivable. Pulse. Oh, we got another one. Nice. That's two. So we got one we can make a trophy with. Nice. Oh, man. Got another one. This was 103. Wow. Okay. Nice. All right. So let's back out of here. Go ahead and pay the bills while I'm thinking about it. Pay that. All right, cool. We got to go pick these cars up. We'll check the junkyard while we're at it. How much gas was in this thing? Enough. All right, we'll start over here. Oh, that's on the other road. Okay. And this guy's way down here. Nice. This went all in the wrong direction. We'll stop and get gas. I got too many cars over here. What is... Oh, that's the new car. Yeah, I want that. Let's mark you down 20. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, we good.
Ooh. Ah. Ha.
All right. Come down 20.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Good. Good, good.
All right, we got 2 cars on the right, 2 on the left, it looks like. Yeah, this is the new one. Nice. Not drivable, though. That's a lot of money for not drivable. 96, 88, 94. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Got this car right here. I wasn't going to hit you, my man. 61.
Whoa, great job.
All right, nice. So we got 1 to sell, 1 to make a trophy. Okay, we got enough cars. Nice. Let's check the junkyard. Oops, my bad, dude. I didn't see you. Oh, did that make contact? My bad, bro.
Oh, nah, dude.
Can I get him
I
under
don't like that
100?
at all, man.
Yeah, there we go. That's fine.
All right, partner.
All right, let's check the junkyard. I think the update changed how efficient fuel is. My Saturns were working just fine before running solely off 120-minute coke powder. Now I can barely power 1. I don't remember them changing that in terms of like being announced as part of the update. I don't remember that being part of the announcement. But I guess it's possible. Like if you haven't changed anything else, then it might be possible that happened. Yeah, I did run him over. Yeah, the second time I thought he jumped out of the way. I don't think I hit him, but I definitely hit him the first time. I was talking. I start when I talk and drive. That's when mistakes happen. In the game, anyway. It's just this third-person view. First person would be even worse. Like, I really stink at first-person driving in a video game. Alright, bring this is down. Yep, that's fine. I'll take that.
Haha.
Alright. A lot of license plates were good tonight. Alright. Alright, we are good to go. Let me just have this man pick up 7 cars. And we'll do everything but the new cars. So Striker, Boulder, Ascend, Rapid, Summit, Rapid. That works. Alright. That's 7 and that's 7. Okay, he can go pick those up. Alright, we can go to bed. And we'll process the contract. Sleep till 8. That works. We'll process the contract and we'll swap over to Alchemy Factory. Yep. Yes. Place all. Yep. Alright. That's 1, 2 SUVs, 3, 4 SUVs, hatchback, 2 pickups. And the guy should be going to get the other cars. And 2 parts not at 100. Okay, how am I doing on parts? Let's see. Could use engines, clutches, front shocks, rear shocks. Brakes I needed to be at 60. Brake discs I need to be at 60. Radiator. Suspension pan. Exhaust manifold. Muffler. Resonator. Tailpipe. Battery is good. Alright, 7 of these. 7 of these. Oh, I need a lot of these. 23. Most I can get is 13. Alright. Here, and here, and here. Add from list. Alright, there we go. Alright. Did he leave to go get my cars? He did. 20 seconds on these. Deliveries coming. Alright. That car's done. That car's done. Surely that needs body work. Yeah, okay, I was about to say. And the delivery's here. I'm coming. Let me just get the rotation going. Nice. Oh, okay. Dude, why can't I drive the car, bro? You're gonna make me talk to you? And then you're gonna let me drive the car? I can't drive the car. Brilliant. I'm coming. Man, I cannot deal with a glitched out car. Alright, fix that up. You gonna let me drive it now? No, it's like not even letting me drive the... Alright, let's go here. And that is a gray Zen motor jobber. Alright, here. Zen motor journey. Great, I got 2 of them. Great. I don't know how to tell them apart. Zen motor journey. I can't reset that one, okay. And I can't reset that one. I think it thinks... I think because this guy's working on that one, it has the other one locked. That's unfortunate. This guy need body shop? He does not. Okay. So at least that guy doesn't need body shop. Alright, he'll get to washing. Alright, 30 seconds. Let me go deal with this guy blowing the horn. Yes, yes, I'm coming. Let's see. Open. Slot him over. Open. Slot him over. Open. Lock that. Okay. Alright, good. He's dealing with it. Nice. Alright, maybe I can drive both cars now. Put those in there. Put those in there. Alright, that's all the work I'm gonna do for you, man. Can I drive this car? I can. Is it gonna let me drive this car now? It is. Okay, so that's an interesting glitch. That you have 2 of the same car. If you lock one, it locks the other. Okay. Give this man a car. Alright. Yep. And place all. Okay, get this one in here. It was 11 a.m. We're making good time. Making good time. And replace all. Yep, okay. And who finished? That guy finished. So I need blue, gray, purple, light blue SUVs. Whoa, that turned around too quick. Alright, so this guy needs to be blue. That's blue, right? Blue, okay. That can go around. That can go in. color is this one? I think it's too dark to be gray. There's the color black. So that means that one's black because they're the same thing. Alright, 110, 142. So my man over here will get the last truck. Alright. 40, 147, 245, 16. Okay, so that is blue, so the gray, purple, light blue. The tires on this feel good. I don't know that I need air in these. Yep, I could do. Okay. Let's see. Minimum mechanical gets 95%, minimal vision gets 95%. Okay, it doesn't say anything about gas and air in the tires, but we'll do it anyway. So this needs to be purple. Man, I'm getting real tired of the... I can't drive these cars. That's getting annoying. Alright, last truck. And place all. Yeah, okay. This guy is good to go. So I'm not gonna worry about gas. Oh, we got that email too. What was the email about? Rusted out car. Okay. Deal with that later. This can go here. This can become purple. Gray. Right. Light blue, gray, then purple, then light blue. Okay. Can I drive this guy even though that guy's getting painted? No, there's still thinks it's the same car. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. And then this guy, there we go, he's done. Alright, bring this in. This looks pretty clean. Yeah, 16 seconds, I'm not surprised. That one looked pretty clean. Four seconds. Let's go finish first. At some point, I'll be able to change that car out. She's doing the air. I should be able to drive this now. No, because I put it in for air. That's so terrible. Okay, now I can drive this. Reserved by an employee. Why is that reserved by an employee? That is just my luck. Can I drive this car now? No, it's like... It's stuck. Oh, man. Not good. Okay, can I drive this? Alright, don't put that in. Can I drive this now? My gosh. So annoying. Alright, this needs to be purple. Purple. Alright. Put this in. Pull this in. 2 o'clock. We got plenty of time. You know what? I'm not even trusting Karen. We're gonna send it to this guy. Alright. 30 seconds on that. Minute 36. Minute 50. We got light blue, gray, purple. We need light. Oh, it's light blue. And I painted it blue. I messed that up. Okay, so it's not blue, it's light blue. Alright. Put that there, put this in here. Why is that reserved by an employee? Yeah, her name and try is trustworthy. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why that car is reserved. That needs to be light blue. Oh my gosh. So somehow it's locked into Karen. That's a terrible joke. Yeah, I guess when she's washing something, it's like locking both of them down, even though they're not even the same car. I don't know what's causing this problem. "27 seconds. This is done. So now I got a bottleneck at the paint machine. But all the employee work is done. Now can I drive it? Now I can drive it. Okay. And that also needs to be... Yeah, it's glitched somehow. And it did have an update today when it released the new car, so maybe it's something to do with the new car. Light blue. Alright. That was a repaint, so I don't need to do the tires. Alright, light blue, gray. This one's purple. And then that other one's getting painted the light blue. And that's all the SUVs. Alright. We got 16 seconds. Light blue, gray, purple. Light blue's being painted now. So then the trucks need to be purple and graphite. And then the hatchback needs to be brown. Alright, so slide this out. That needs to be purple. Alright, so we'll hit that. He'll be purple. There we go. And do we need tires for this? Nope, the tires on that are good. Alright. Alright, there's that. And then the one that's in there is purple, so this guy needs to be graphite. That guy needs to be graphite. Okay. So we just got to paint those two and we're done. And luckily those two don't require, painting doesn't require an employee. So if it goes past 6, we'll be alright. Alright, that's purple. And this needs to be graphite. Hit that and graphite. And then we just get to make the car brown. That need tires. That does not need tires. Okay. Auto save. Right. I went the wrong way. That needs to be brown. Pretty sure I'm remembering that, right? Yeah, brown. 4, 3, 2, 1. This needs to be brown. And brown. Oh man, it's gonna be an ugly car. Does this guy need air? Doesn't feel like it. Is it really all these cars need air? None of these cars need air. No, they're right. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's see if we can get 2 more cars into the mechanics. Alright. While we're waiting on the brown car. Alright, get him to work. Place all, thank you. And grab another car before 6 o'clock. His car got no acceleration. It's got the clean paint job though. Alright, you place all. Alright. Grab this brown one. Check the air before 6 o'clock. That one does need air. That car is not drivable. Okay. So let's put that down. This car is drivable. Oh, whoops, wrong. Oh man, I went way too far. The brakes got me. All right, let's pull him up here. There we go. Hey, Grande, how's it going? How you doing on this Friday? Yep, trying to figure out what you want to play. I hear that. Yeah, we are. I'm about to fulfill this contract, and we're gonna switch over to Alchemy Factory for the stream. All right, let me see. I think I got everything I need now. So that's that one. Yep. Yep. Light blue. Pickup, yeah. Pickup, yeah. Hatchback, yeah. It still thinks that's the same car. Reserved by an employee. This piece of garbage, man. And then all my employees have gone home. That does need body work. I can see it. Do I have an SUV on here? I don't. This is an SUV, though. Alright, can I... Is this car still reserved by an employee? Light blue. And I'm gonna have to do the maintenance on that myself. Man, I'm gonna have to work on that one myself if I need to use that one. That I can drive. That I can drive. That I can drive. This I can drive now. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can I sell them all now? Or is it going to keep acting... Oh, yeah, nice. They both show up now. Let me pick those guys first. That is the weirdest glitch. Alright, there we go. Collect reward. 185,000, I guess. That was enough money. I'm not really paying attention. Alright. So now I don't need to work on that car, which is good. And then this one can go in here. This one can go in here. And then is this drivable? It is. Alright. This one can get washed. This is drivable. It's not drivable. Okay. And I don't know if that truck is drivable or not. Let's find out. That is drivable. Okay. We'll put that one there. And these cars are not drivable. So that one can come off. Alright. And now we got to change up how we do this because they changed the direction in which the cars face, which I'm happy about. Not going to complain about that. Hello. There we go. A little bit of delay there. And then let's get this last car off of here, and then the truck will be empty. And we can use it to pick up more stuff tomorrow. Alright, and we hit that, and this, and unload. There we go. And the truck can be used tomorrow. And then those two cars are done. So we'll take photos. Back that up. And mark him for tires. Take this one for photos. Does he need tire? No, his tires are good. Okay. I was gonna say he was driving pretty straight. Go ahead and put that guy there. Swap out these car parts. That and that and that and that and that and that and that. Okay. Did this guy need air? Because he didn't feel that bad either. Yeah, he did need air. Okay, cool. Alright, all of that is ready for the next day. So let's hit this. Let's save. Save that. Quit. And let's switch games. So, Ride, hold on with me for a second while I gotta change the title for the stream and the game for the stream and then load the new game. Let's delete car dealer and let's change that to Alchemy. All right, Alchemy Factory done. All right, the stream should be updated. And I'm still waiting on Steam to finish uploading car dealer. All right, I'm at 25% of uploading my Steam save. So when that gets to 100, I can switch games. %. It's going slow. 60. Okay, there it goes. 100%. Nope. Back to 60. And 90, 100. Back to 77. What's this thing doing? 100. Back to 79. Goes to 100. Back to 87. This is hilarious. Okay, it's done. All right, now I can play this. All right. All right, load game. There we go. All right, now we can confirm the malachite recipe for you. All right, here's what, and we still got to figure out perfect diamonds too. That's the thing that I have a problem with right now is perfect diamonds. Forgot all about it. Okay, malachite is on the inside. So that's malachite, and yeah, I'm doing flax fiber, flax, and gentian nectar is how I'm doing malachite. But you mentioned you were out of, or you haven't unlocked gentian yet. For the bird, I stuck that up here on the second floor. So what I did for the bird, this is my pocket watch build. So I'm making copper bearings right here. I'm making glass right here. I'm making steel gears right here. All those are going in to make my pocket watch. Then what I did is I added flax. I added gentian, so I'm doing the same recipe. I'm just doing flax and gentian powder to get malachite. I'm using the new cauldron, the advanced cauldron. And then I'm pulling, I'm setting the priority to pocket watches, and everything extra from priority on steel gears is going into my bird. And then I've got 2 Athenors making steel gears. I've got 1 Athenor making steel ingots, and the steel ingots are feeding in to make my bird. So I'm significantly underfeeding steel ingots because I'm making 15 steel ingots per minute. So I'm significantly underfeeding this guy who wants 120 per minute. So I'm not making anywhere near enough silver ingots to support a full 20 per minute bird. Yeah, so on my belt upgrades, I'm 12 on logistics. I'm 12 on factory efficiency. 12 on alchemy skill. I'm 24 on fuel. 24 on fertilizer. I'm 12 on sales ability. And I put 12 in the relic knowledge. And then these other guys, I'm 8 for customer management. I'm 8 for contract negotiation. And I'm 4 for throwing efficiency. No, I don't have a bottleneck on my cannon speed because my conveyor belts are at 240 per minute. My elevators are 240 per minute. My catapult is 120 per minute, but my cannon is also 240. So the only thing that's behind is the catapult. But the only thing I use catapults for is to put stuff into the store. So I don't really care that it's not 240 per minute, because 120 per minute is enough to get things in the store. So I mostly use cannons everywhere, but like right here I've got a catapult and a catapult. But everywhere else I use cannons. Here I got a catapult too, actually, but it catapults it to a cannon. So if I wanted to, I could just belt that in. But if you look, it's not that bad. The 120 on the catapult. This is just catapulting money. So again, it doesn't need to be 240. I got more catapults than I thought I had. Here's another one. But yeah, it's fine. The being a half the speed, not a problem. And then this is pocket watches. This is birds right here. Which one is that going in? The last one. So that's birds. So if I come down here and I come here, And I don't have any birds backed up. And where am I selling birds? Down here. So I still have bird. Look, I got 2, 4, 6 birds for sale. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like 10 birds right there. I've got birds in here. I've got birds in here. And I got a bird in there. So, trying to see. I think it's this one. And I got birds on the elevator right here. So, I'm only making 5 per minute, but that's plenty to keep up with the store. Nah, I don't need to, you don't need to produce the whole amount. At least not for the store. And so if I wanted to transmute myself into a bird, you know, I can always just come over here and just grab one. And, you know, I'll be fine. My biggest problem is perfect diamonds. That's my biggest problem. Is I've got this set up right here. But it's not making anywhere near enough perfect diamonds to support. Like, if you look, everything for these souls is backed up. My cores are backed up. My relics are backing up. Yeah, World Tree cores. And I got all this storage for World Tree cores too, by the way. That's all full. It's backing up. Jupiter, Saturn, Mars is backed up. And then my other relics are like right there. Yeah, I'm using Cauldron build for diamonds. So what I'm doing is I have... I'm doing lavender, gentian flower, gentian nectar to give me a broken shard. And then that broken shard is refining 6 times to give me a diamond. And then I got 2 of those set up. And then that's the 2 diamonds feed in here to give me perfect diamond. And it's just not producing enough. This is 20 per minute. So that's 40. You know, 60. So I'm doing 80 per minute. Twice. So 80 per minute twice is 160 diamonds, which is only 80 perfect diamonds. This guy needs 20 per minute. So, like, I should be making, you know, enough, but it's not. So somehow the math is... Like, all of these guys are working, that's working, that's... I mean, it's just... I don't know... Not enough raw materials. Like, I got raw materials for everything but perfect diamonds. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It's the time it takes to go through the refiners. Yeah, I think that is the issue. I think that is the issue. Because if it's, let's see, because this guy is 0.75 seconds. That guy's 0.75 seconds. That's 0.75. That's 0.75. 0.75, 0.75. So let's just call it, round it up to 1. So that's another 6 seconds to get through all those refiners. And then that's like 7 seconds. So it should be like I should be getting 80. I should be getting 80 perfect diamonds every 27 minutes. However that math works. Yeah, I did the perfect diamond recipe on the cauldron. Let's see. I checked it out. It's not good. So if I do perfect diamonds, I got to use like lapis and gold coin. Like it's pretty expensive to just make perfect diamonds. Um, yeah, stardust, gold coin, mercury is one of the recipes. Let's see. Panacea, gold ingot, resonant catalyst. Volcanic ash, gold coin, mercury. Like it's pretty expensive to make perfect diamonds. Yeah, regular diamonds are not much better. So if I go to regular diamonds and it's like gold dust, resonant catalyst, copper coin. It's pretty much resonant catalyst and gold dust plus something else is what you need to make diamonds. See if I turn catalyst off and I turn relics off. So I could do panacea potion, fertile catalyst, gold dust. You know, that's that'll give me a diamond. It's just yeah, diamonds are expensive. Like really expensive. Now what I could do is I could like how bad is adamant? Yeah, adamant requires crude gold dust, impure gold dust, sand. Yeah, it pretty much requires gold also. If I back it up one more to polished crystal, let's see, still requires gold. Let's see, I could do panacea, steel ingot, salt. I could do chamomile, panacea, steel gear. Like now we're back on the steel gear thing. Panacea, copper powder, copper coin. Panacea, flax fiber, copper powder. That's not too bad, actually. I mean, the panacea part is expensive. Like, what if I take away panacea? Exclude panacea. So you probably need to triple the. Yeah, I need to like make my build bigger that I have. But I'm trying to see because now if I take away panacea, then it needs silver powder and gold. Like all that starts coming into play. Yeah. So it's almost better to use panacea. Let's see. Yeah, panacea. Where'd that thing go? Copper powder. Yeah. Flax, panacea, copper powder. That's like an easy one. But that's only giving me polished crystal. Let's see. I'm using broken shard. I could go to crude crystal. That'd be 1, 2. That'd only be 3 refiners. Fertile catalyst. Now that still requires silver powder. Stardust. Oh, stardust is insane, dude. Definitely don't. Let me just turn off magic. Don't even show me stardust options. Yeah, see the problem is once you go above broken shard, you gotta have like panacea or some type of silver or gold to make those better crystals. Which I feel like is like an expensive way to do it. Let me see. Let me try shattered crystal. Shattered crystal. Oh, that's not too bad. Plank, fertile catalyst. Copper coin. Flax, fertile catalyst, small wooden gear. That's not bad. I could do that. I could do plank, small wooden gear, fertile catalyst. That wouldn't be that bad. That's only a total cost of 1723. That would give me shattered crystal. And then shattered crystal would just need to be refined 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would only be 4 refiners. Then the 5th one would be perfect diamond. So I could do that. We could try to set that up. Plank, fertile catalyst, small wooden gear. So if we, so I'm making fertile catalyst somewhere here somewhere. That's unstable. Oh, so I need this guy makes 22. That guy makes 15. That guy makes 23. And then that would need to be... Yeah, I'd have to... Oh, man. But then this builds using silver coins. I don't want to use money. Like, I don't mind using money for these builds because they're all backed up and it's not running. This is the same build, right? Yeah, broken shard. Yeah, I think my best bet is to just make that build bigger. I think that's going to be my best bet. Yeah. So I think what I can do is let me copy this. I think that is what I want. Yeah, I think that's what I want. So if I take this and I need lavender and gentian, okay. Do I have seeds over here? Gentian and lavender, I do. I do. Alright. Put those in there. Alright. I don't need black powder. Alright, cool. But I'm gonna need 4 more gentians. Actually. Yeah, I'm gonna need 4 more if I'm gonna do 6. So let's go portal. Nope. Put that there. Nope. Nope. There we go. Set this to Gentian. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, there we go. And now I got 6, so I can build 6 of these machines. How much panacea this thing's gonna use? Where do we want to put them? I lost my, darn it. B recall. No, I didn't lose it. Okay, good. All right, so what is this? Jupiter's. We can throw them over here. Still growth potion. There's panacea there. That's hilarious. I still got growth potion over here. All right, let's just make a diamond floor. Saturn, Mars, Venus, Mercury. Did I put a sign on here? I didn't put a sign up here. This is Luna, right? We come up here and this is nothing. Okay. So let's go. Apologies for all the popcorn. Here we go. Do I want it there? Yeah, that's fine. I can still get there. Okay, good. All right, and then we'll put these on here. Like so. And then we'll load up. I need 6 of these. 1, 2. Let's see. All right, we ran out of bronze. We got plenty of wood, plenty of nails, plenty of clay. Yeah, we just need bronze. Okay. And that's here. Yeah, that's here. All right. 200 should be enough. Venus, Mars, Luna, diamonds. Okay. And I put them right on top of each other too. Did not mean to do that, but we'll keep it up. All right, it's 3. I think that's right. 4. 5. now I'm out of rope and copper. Thought I was gonna have enough. All right, and then drop down here for rope. Oh, that's right. They come with 24 hours a day. I was like, what are all these people doing here? All right, let's just take 200 rope. And let's go get more copper. Huh, I wonder, hold on. If I do lavender and I do gentian nectar. Sulfur. Gentian flowers, sulfur. So that means if I do gentian nectar, it's also sulfur. Okay. I wonder if I can get broken shards out of like 2 ingredients. Probably not. What if I put a broken shard and a broken shard? That gives me that. Okay, if I do broken shard and flax, unstable catalyst, sage, unstable red current, lavender, chamomile, gentian. There's malachite. There you go. There's a malachite one for you. That's still gonna be malachite. What if I do fiber? No. Nope. What if I do quicklime powder? No. What if I do clay? No. What if I do gloom spores? No. What if I do that? Sulfur. What if I do this? That and that give me, man, that is some expensive gloom spores. Good gracious. There's another malachite. Red current. Red current and oblivion essence gives me crude shard. So what if I do lavender is malachite? Chamomile is crude shard. Gentian is impure copper powder. Impure copper powder. So what if I do chamomile powder? Crude shard. So if I do where's the gentian powder? What's that? Sulfur powder? Malachite. Gentian powder. That gives me impure copper. It's just too hard with 2 ingredients. I guess I just need to stick to what I'm doing here. All right. That's probably not a good way to go about it. So I need more copper. Another 200 should do me. And that'll give me 6 machines. Right now I have 2. Mars, Venus, Mercury, Would you be down to come check out my playthrough? Yeah, totally, man. Yeah, when you want to do it now? You want to do it later? Here's my sign. Here we go. This is Luna. All right. Wrong button. And then this right here will be diamonds. Diamonds. All right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I just need another one of those. And that goes there. Okay. That goes there. I don't interrupt your flow, but if you want to now, you could. I don't have the clockwork done, but I'm coming up with something. Gonna stick with steel builds. Need for to reduce footprints. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. Let me see here. That's that. And then money's gonna come from the other direction. I don't need money though. But let me just belt it in. Alright, so that would be money coming from that direction. That's panacea coming in there. So I would need one of these panaceas. Let's just do it the easy way. There we go. And this guy is going to go like that. Oh no. I don't have enough rope, I don't think. We're about to find out. Do I have enough rope? I do. Put that guy right there. There we go. We'll just do the same thing. Boom. And we'll let that run down because all these panaceas are backed up anyway. Right? They back all the way up to the world trees, I think. Yeah, it's all the way backed up. So we should be able to support that diamond build. We should. Alright, there's diamonds. And we come here. Like that. And that goes there. And queue and filter. Priority filter. Yeah, priority splitter. There we go. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And that will go there. All right. And then these will be diamonds. So let's get these guys coming out. Like so. All right. This will come this way. Like that. And this. Whoa. Right there. And then come down like that, and then we need this to be... Nope, fell too far. Fell too far. So I need this guy. We're gonna take out these diamonds. That's already on that edge. No, there's room right. There's room right here. I ain't got enough rope. Hold on. Hold on. Get some rope. Alright. 200. I hope it's enough. And we will build right on top of this guy right here. What's this doing? Elevator. Interesting. I don't know what I did there, but it works. So we'll leave it alone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the rule. Alright. See if 200 is enough. Apologies for all the popcorn. And we'll put that there. There we go. How do I have diamonds? I don't have fuel. Oh, I do have fuel. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. How did I get diamonds? All right. All my fuel's already set up. Okay. All right. So that guy is the correct. That guy's correct. 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 I just need to double check all these. He's correct. He's correct. 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 Okay. Almost done, man. Correct. 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 I'm pretty sure they're all correct at this point. Because if it's either all of them are right or all of them are wrong. Like it should be the same. Because they all started the same. Okay, last 4. Alright. Alright. And alright. Okay. So that's 6 of those machines. All producing diamonds. So now if I come down here, I should be able to get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. My inventory's full. Why is my inventory full? Because of Gentian. Okay. Trash can. Oh, look, the trash can is got trash in it. Alright, there we go. That's that. Get rid of those. All this panacea. All right, There we go. That's that. All right, that clears all that out. All right, that takes care of that. Let me throw this odd stuff out. Okay. Put these seeds in here. And I can't because I took that. No. I need to do it that way. There we go. Okay. All right. So that is all of those. Those are diamonds, and the diamonds need to... 5. Yeah, diamonds go there. And then we'll put diamonds there. There we go. All right, so there's diamonds now. But now I need to finish this. That there, and... Oh, I only got 6? All right, whatever. Now this is gonna give me a bunch of extra stuff. All right, just gonna make it work. All right, so let's do this, and we'll do that. All right, that's diamonds. And we'll see if that's enough. And there's perfect diamonds. All right, we'll see if that makes enough perfect diamonds. I doubt it. I'm probably going to have to add more. But that takes care of that. So let me clear out my inventory. What I got? I got 2 of those, 1 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those. Okay, let's oh, that was where I was goofing off. All right, let's do this. And do that, and refiner. Right there, okay. And I got 2 of those, all right. That gives me 1 of those. I got 2 of those. That gives me 1 of those. Got 2 of those. Gives me 1 of those. Got 2 of those. Gives me 1 of those. I got 2 of those. That gives me 1 of those. Okay. So 1 polished crystal, that doesn't do anything for me. So I'll just throw that away. And I got a diamond. Okay. So can I put you there? Put a diamond in there. There we go. And what happens if I'm gonna steal diamonds from over here? Oh, that was a input box, not an export box. Let me just grab diamonds. 12. That's only enough to make 6 perfect diamonds. Yeah, I guess it's waiting on perfect diamonds. I guess that's the problem. Because everything else is backed up. And has stuff. Okay. All right. Well, let me save this and can hop over to yours, man. Me. What am I trying to? I'm trying to save. Save game. All right. Let me go grab that. Cancel. Let me go grab that. Exit. Exit. And Steam. Friends. Where do I see? Where do I see that at? Friends. Oh, here it is. Got you. All right, I accepted the request. And then how do I join the multiplayer? Oh, you're sending it now. Okay, cool. Then I will take the opportunity to get a bite to eat. There it is. Oh, I can't find it. There it is. Okay, I gotta click on it there. All right, play game. All right. All right, it says I accepted it. Almost there. All right, I'm in. Do you want to do Discord chat? Let's see. And then that way we don't have to deal with the delay in the Twitch broadcast. All right, I'm in the general chat. All right. Yeah, no worries. I had to set mine up anyway. I was using the wrong defaults. See, I can get you the link. Let me. Uh, let's see here and invite the server. All right. I think this will work. I'll put it in the chat. Oh, you know what? Exclamation mark Discord. That should work. Yeah, there you go. That should work. And let me know if that works or doesn't work. All right. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, it's all good, man. And I think it should work through through the live stream too. I think. If I set everything up correctly. No worries. Oh, did the link not work in the Twitch chat? That link didn't work. I don't know if you can search for it or not. I never tried. I mean, it's just late game. The Discord server is late game checkpoint. Let's see. Doesn't automatically take to my Discord that opens it. Wants me to re-sign in and you forgot your password. Okay. Yeah, you can try to search for it. Late game checkpoint is the name of the server. And it's my same logo. Jasper's playing Windrose. I wonder if that's any good. I was thinking about checking that game out too. I can try. Is your Discord name the same? 1919? All right, let's try. It says no results found when I look for your name. Oh, because I'm trying to invite friend. We're not friends on Discord? I guess not. Because it says search friends. Let me see if there's another way to do it. Invite to server. Or send a server invite link. Yeah, it expects us to already be friends. So let me send you a friend request. Message. do click this. Okay. And nope. Still expecting it to be friends. Where would you like to go? All right, I think this is you, maybe. Your icon is like the Grim Reaper. Message cannot be sent. All right. I sent you a friend request on Discord. Okay, you're added. All right, perfect. And so now I should be able to do that. Okay, you should have got an invite in Discord now for the server. Hey, there we go. Got it. Can you hear me? Let me see. Hold on. There we go. Now you can hear me on Discord. All right, cool. Yeah, that's all good, man. All right, and then I don't see Discord. All right, I don't see it showing up on OBS, but I guess that's something for another day. Voice chat is set to Discord. Audio input Discord. I don't know why it's not working. All right, that's something for another day. Cool. All right, man. Yeah, show me your stuff. Yeah. Oh, you're like super organized, man. I got to get on your level. I, yeah, but this is good for like my shop is very utilitarian. This is acts like an actual shop. This is pretty cool. Yeah, but you made spaces for it. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, got you. Backed up, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, you might, I mean, if they keep releasing new stuff in the game, you're already set up for it, you know? Like, that's where I'll get into trouble is because I have, like, a finite number of places. I think I've got, like, the way I set my store up, I have, like, 2 open spots, and then I'm in trouble. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll have to do something like what you've got here. I have to, like, reset it up. All right, so you're using the tunnels to go into the store. Got you. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it's clean, man. I like it. I like it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. That's cool. That's cool. I like that idea. That's the one thing I've not figured out yet. Like I just kind of stuck it in the corner. Because I haven't figured out how to deal with it yet. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it'll so your first one goes there, your second one goes there. So what'll happen is your this box that I just made green, that's gonna get 2/3 of the or that's gonna get half of the coins. So 50%. This box will get 25%, and then that box will get 25%. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, it's. I like how you did it. Like, it's definitely like the way I did mine is all the money feeds in to one line that feeds out, and I just have one output that feeds like the entire factory, and it goes to like every floor and to every section, which is probably not good, but I've gotten away with it. But yeah, I would love to like reset mine up, and I'd probably do something similar to what you have here, where it's kind of dividing it up into purposes. Yeah, this is cool. No, so I have so I have 2 silver per belt on every floor from a single line. And then on the floor that does my store, and on the floor that does the Mercury, I created a second line that is gold coins. And it's like I think it's 3 gold coins per belt. And so 2 of my floors are gold, but all the other floors are silver. But I had to do that because if I didn't make those 2 floors gold, like I would have ran out of money. Because it would have been pulling so much silver that everything would have ran dry. So I did figure that part out. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, yeah. Gotcha. Belts, yeah. Yeah. Up here, yep. And then that feeds back down in this. That's cool, man. That is a really slick design. And see, this section over here, like I've not even figured out how to use this section, but this is actually a good idea. Is like, because I got all my store stuff being built above the store, but I like how you're building it all over here and then you just ship it in. It keeps it clean. I like that. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. No, that's a good idea. Yeah, because what we're standing on is just the bridge over the street. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I did the same thing. I shut mine off for a long time, and then I didn't turn them back on until I shut them off at like level 6, and I turned them back on when I was like level 9. It was just too much to keep up with all at once. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, yeah, got you. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's good, man. That's good. Yeah, if I had to do it all over again, I would probably do the same thing. It just, in the beginning, the cost of those salt rocks just scared me. I was like, I don't know if I got that much money. Yeah, the one thing to keep in mind is as you progress in level, they want less the people buying want less and less of the old stuff. So like I have three Jupiter machines, and I have the store doesn't sell enough that I have three machines that back up to knowledge altars, and they also back up to soul. Yeah, so eventually, as like once you start unlocking the other relics and you start selling the other relics, they buy less and less of the older ones, I think. That, or it's either that or when you start upgrading all your belts and everything, it upgrades to the point that 3 machines are all you need. Because my belts, like I said, I have 12 in my belts and my factory efficiency. And that may be the difference too from what you have versus what I have. Now, have you been saving Jupiters to do your knowledge altars? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it caps. I think it caps at like, I want to say it's like 6 gold or 8 gold, and then it never goes higher than that. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. The other thing you can do that I started doing is on your, like, if this is your Jupiter cannon here, right? Like, one of the things you can do is you do like this, like that, and then you have this come off like that, and then you can put your knowledge altar somewhere right here. So then you put your knowledge altar like here. Hopefully you can see the red one. I don't have the materials to build it. But you do this, and then what happens is the first relic follows this path, and it goes to your store. The second relic follows this path and goes to your store, and then every third relic just goes to your knowledge altar. And then like then you do, as you do that, like with each one, and then that way you just passively 1/3 of all your relics go to knowledge altar, and like you just build up points over time. So that's what I started doing. And then like when you get to like you know, Luna, Mercury, and Venus, like Venus is where it really started. Like once you get Venus unlocked, like every third Venus, you basically get a point. And like you could see it in my live streams. Like if you go back and watch my live streams, like I'm just playing and it's like ping, upgrade point, ping, upgrade point. Like that's where they're all coming from. Is just that passive one. Yeah. Yeah, I did that also. Yeah. So I didn't do that for Luna. I did that for every relic up to Venus. And then once I got to Venus, I had enough upgrade points that I just sent everything passive. And then passive just sent me over the top. Like I put 12 in my belts, my factory efficiency, my alchemy skill, and then I put 8 in fuel, 8 in fertilizer, and then I had 12 in sales ability, so I was making as much money as possible. And like I had all of those points, like however many that was, 96 or whatever. I did all those from where I stored up a bunch and did like the mass upgrade. But then after that, I got an additional like 16 in fuel, 16 in fertilizer, and like, some miscellaneous ones and everything else, like 12 in relic knowledge. All of that just came off of Luna. And it was just one, every third Luna was going to knowledge altar. And that's where that came from. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you can switch to black powder, that'll be a game changer for you. And it's like I think it's like double red currant and lavender is the cauldron build for it that makes it like super easy. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, hold on. I can hold on. I got it right here. Like do I have access to my blueprints? I can't tell if these are mine. These might be. Yeah, these are mine. All right, let's see. Level. You said you're level 6? Okay. I just want to make sure I'm given one that's. I don't have it. Uh, I don't have it on my blueprints for some reason. I guess I never blueprinted it. I think it's double red currant and lavender. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I use. And that's a pretty simple build. And because it's lavender, um the growth potions are fine. Cuz like it's once you go past lavender where that's where you really need better fertilizer. Cuz chamomile and gentian just it drinks growth potions like it's freaking water. Mhm. Uh-huh. Yeah. I and reset it up. Yeah, that I had the same issue. I got one square. It's like like oh, it doesn't let me I can't select the floor for some reason. But there's like one square that's like this square right here where like I can't it won't let me put something in there. And I think it has to do with my stairs. I don't know, but I gave up on it because I was like I'm not going to tear the whole building down to fix it. So I just have like that one hole through the entire factory. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened to me and I'm like I just gave up on it. I was like I'm done. Yeah, I figured it out. I figured out that trick too late. This is cool, man. Mhm. Yeah, I mean it's the you know, I put all mine up on that roof so that I could benefit from the height on the thermal extractor. But in all reality, like what is there like 10 liquids in the game and I think like 3 of them use thermal extractors. So it's almost like you don't need to do it that way. You know, and if you build the machine big enough, you can counteract having to be, you know, 20 floors in the sky for the thermal extractor. It's because I've seen other people play through and like not even use thermal extractors. Uglarvisk, he comes to the Twitch stream quite a bit. He did a whole build where like all of his liquid was local. For like all his builds, they had their own liquid build as part of that build. He didn't do like central liquid, and it worked out great for him. Yep, that's what I did. I in this whole room right here, I put a panacea machine in this corner over here, like where I'm standing. Like this whole wall is a panacea potion machine, and then I put all the dispatch machines on the other end. And so everything in here for me is a dispatch portal, and then I have the money. The money then goes all the way up and goes back into the central money. So, and it's all, the whole floor is self-contained for dispatch. So there's nothing that feeds into it. It just feeds on itself. And then it just sends money to the central money. It comes into my central thing. So like if I did it on yours, I would have another entrance, you know, coming into this box or into this line from the central portal line. Yeah. So so I have all my money in one spot, and then I have all the bank portals that convert it to, you know, gold or silver or whatever I need, and then once the line backs up, then it starts storing it in storage boxes. But I'm at the point right now where like you know, I don't really need the dispatch portals. I make enough money without them. I feel like the only reason the dispatch portals exist is for the challenge where you don't open the store. Because they have that challenge where you beat the game without selling anything to customers. So the only way you could pull that off is with dispatch portals. It's yeah, yeah, I think the way I see it is you have two options for income. You can open the store and sell all the stuff that you make, or you can not have a store and you just run off of dispatch portals. Like to me, it's just two different streams of income. I don't think you need both for a playthrough. Because you know, and I say that because they have the no sale challenge, and like I said, I think the only way to do that is with dispatch portal because you have to have income of some kind. Which that's I started a Twitch stream a couple weeks ago. I started the no sales, no land challenge. I was gonna try to do both at the same time, where you only live on the like, you know, 6x6 original plot. You don't buy any of the land and you don't open your store. I was trying to do them together, but I feel like it's probably easier if you do them separate. Because then, yeah, because if you do the no sales, you know, then the only thing you're going to make money on are the things that require dispatch portals. So you would only need like one machine to build like, you know, the dispatch portals, and then all the other machines, like you wouldn't even need them. You would just need whatever you need to build stuff, right? So like I wouldn't need to sell glass in the store because the store's not open. So I just need to make enough glass to whatever I need to use as build inputs. So it kind of changes how you would approach and play the game. So that's what I'm trying to look at now. Yeah, and then then you know you just get all the way to a soul. So like Jupiter, like I only need to make one, you know, and I just need to have enough Jupiter to make one soul because nobody's buying them, you know, and they're not dispatch. They're not a you know something you can put through a dispatch portal. So it almost feels like you know I'd have a one floor that like just did bandages, and I was like maxing out the bandage portal, you know. But then all the other machines is just like one little tiny copy that just makes enough for personal use. Yeah. I'll be posting it to YouTube. Yeah. Definitely. Like I said, I started a Twitch stream where I was trying to do both at the same time, but I think I might just separate it and do one challenge at a time and make it easier because I think it does kind of change how you want to play the game a little bit. But man, that's cool, man. It's a nice setup. It's coming along nice. And then yeah. So the only other thing you can do, I noticed you have all this sand in these trash cans. Like just throw it through a refiner and just get free diamonds. Yeah. No, I did the same thing. Like I took the easy way out also. But yeah, like it's free diamonds basically. And like all you got to do is I mean you've probably seen it on my setup. But the two refiners can go together like you flip-flop them. Let me see. I'm trying to find them here. I can't find anything when I'm looking for it. Oh, you don't have refiners unlocked. That's why. Oh no, you do. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, so like you can put one refiner here, one refiner there, and then you get the big lab stands like this, and they can go over top of them, and then you put another one on top of that lab stand, and you just alternate it back and forth. So do I have? Oh yeah, let me see. Oh, there you go. I see you. Yeah. Just like that. Yeah. So then you would just need that little refiner stack, and then you could just convert all that sand to diamonds. And I did that for a long time, and then man, like three or four live streams ago of Alchemy Factory, I finally tore down that build. So I had a build just like this, like you do, that was making diamonds, and then I had the salt build like you did that was making salt, but then I was, you know, refining the sand into diamonds also. But then I said, you know what? I had this setup right here, like 4 alchemy live streams ago. I deleted all of that and I just did a cauldron build of salt for the store. And so I ended up deleting everything I had built early on. But, you know, for this stage of the game, like I said, the diamonds are good enough that if you can get some for free, it's good money versus like throwing the stuff away. Because the diamonds sell for 100 silver. You know, like I think when I had it set up, I was getting like 1 diamond per day out of like my extra trash. So that's 100 silver a day basically that I was getting. Just off of recycling the trash. So yeah. But I mean, yeah, but I'd only do that. I'd only say that with sand. Like every other thing is like, you might as well throw it away because it's useless. Except for world tree cores. Like sand and world tree cores, those are like the two byproducts that like I always tried to do something with. But all the rest of it, yeah, I throw it away. It's easier to throw it away than think about what you're gonna do with it. Yeah, man. But yeah, this is a cool setup, man. I appreciate you showing it to me. Awesome. Yeah, I can tell, man. I can tell. I kind of want to start another playthrough because, like, my main playthrough that I make the YouTube videos off of, like, that was my very first playthrough. So, like, I was learning it as I was making the videos. And so now it's like, man, I'd love to start over, like, knowing what I know now and, like, being able to, like, properly build for the future. So, like, your store setup, like, I would love to make a clean store setup like that. I just didn't know about it when I was going through it all. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. We'll see. I got so much stuff to do too, though. And so many games out now. Yeah, I do too, man. I like I said, I worked at Blockbuster when I was in college. So when I saw the game, I was like, oh, that'll be fun. That'll bring back memories. I just gotta find room in the schedule for it. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Yeah, it did look like it was pretty well put together. But that's the type of games that I like. I like the games that it's not just a singular thing, but it's like there's a lot of things going on. Because there was what was the game? Oh, the I tried that demo of the rest stop simulator. And I liked it because it was like you had to pump gas, you had to manage the store, like there was a lot of things going on. I tend to like not I tend to find games that don't have a lot going on. Like I tend to find myself wanting to do more. Or that it's like too slow. Um but yeah, man, it's awesome, dude. Oh, same. Yeah, you're on the same trajectory as me, man. Like I started off doing sports games, and then I started doing shooters, and then I played Call of Duty a ton. Then I got into Destiny, and then I went back to Call of Duty because Destiny's like super boring now. And I went back into Call of Duty, and I played Black Ops 7. I got my 100% of on online multiplayer. So did all the challenges, did all the things, had a lot of fun with it. And then it was like, okay, what do I do now? And then yeah, I played. I think Laundry Store Simulator was like the first one that I tried. It was on sale for like $5, and I was like, all right, I can pay $5. And then just kind of went from there to Parcel Simulator, and then that was a ton of fun. And then kind of did everything you could do on that game. And then I started doing the prison simulator, the water park simulator, and then the whole reason I got into Alchemy Factory was the conveyor belts. Because I had a lot of fun with Parcel Simulator, and Parcel Simulator had all these conveyors that you had to move all the packages through the warehouse. And so when I saw all the conveyors on this game, I was like, oh, that looks cool. Let me try that. And so this was actually the first factory game that I got into. And I was like, oh, this was a lot of fun. Like I looked at I was on Steam store. I looked at like Satisfactory and like some of the other factory games. And yeah, I looked at those and I'm like, man, that just seems a little bit too intense for me. Like I'm like that seems like expert level, and I'm like I need to stay around like, moderate level. Which this game to me feels like a moderate like factory builder. But I like the store aspect of it. I like the building. I just feel like everything is like at the right speed for me. But yeah, it just looks super intense, man. And then like this game when you do the liquids, like there's no like pressure ratios or anything like that for the liquids. It's just the liquid's no different than a conveyor belt, right? Like liquid's in there and it just goes wherever. Some of those other factory games, it seems like you have to build in like all the pressure mechanics and all that stuff like that to make the liquids work. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to be an engineer. Like I just want to play and have fun. Um, so yeah, I think this speed is good for me. Although the new one, I logged into Steam, and it was like Tuesday of this week, and it was because I played Water Park Simulator and because I played something else, it was recommending me like this golf course builder. And it's like, I don't know, it's like $8 or $12. It was another one that was pretty cheap, but it looks pretty fun too. I think I might try to jump in that one and try and check it out. It's almost like sports game slash factory builder, except you're building golf courses. That one's on my wish list. Okay, I got to give it a shot because so my kids and like their spouses, they're super into like TCG in real life. And so I saw the simulator and I was like, oh, I should give that a try. And I have it on my wish list. I just haven't gotten to it yet. All right, I'll have to check it out. No, I haven't heard of that one. Mm. Oh, that's cool. So that sounds kind of like Power World, where you can like mix the breeds and all that. I mean the breeding part, not the rest of it. The breeding part of Power World. Yeah, yeah, I got you. Okay, so you can't just mix any two things. It has to have a little bit of realism to it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll have to check that one out. I'll have to add that one to the wish list. All right, awesome, man. Well, hey, man, it's been great hanging out with you. I'm gonna jump off for the night and get ready to go to bed, but I'll catch you next time for sure. Yep, awesome, man. You have a good rest of your night. All right, man. Peace out. All right, and then everybody on the stream, thanks for hanging out, keeping it fun, and checking everything out. Thanks again to everybody that subscribed and cheered and the gifted subs. That was awesome. And we will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.